You know it's super fly when Day Bar is opened. Hip-hop review, news, plus breaking new artists, pop culture, current events with an urban view of it. This is all things hip-hop, delivered raw, unpolitically correct, the fans' perspective, putting all artists in check. Dope content, current hot by remarkable men. Our thoughts, clearly. Welcome to Audio Theory.
Welcome back to the Audio Theory podcast. If you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe as well as the like button. What's good? How you been, man?
What's up, my dude? First episode from the crib. This is your first episode not in your crib, so a little bit change of situations here, but I'm still in boxes, man. Still unboxing. I actually had to go to, I moved in and I had to abruptly go to New York. I had an uncle pass away. Rest in peace, Uncle Charlie. So it was good to be there for the family, obviously under the terrible circumstances. But yeah, man, just got back last night. Dodged a snowstorm, so that was fucking good. Yeah, they woke up to 16 inches of snow in New York.
Wow.
I was like, bro, that's not for me. So thankfully I got out what I did.
Nice.
Yeah, man. How about yourself, bro? What's up with you?
Yeah, so I just moved back in to my mom's spot temporarily. For those who don't know, I'm moving to SF in a couple months. So the lease from my place, my roommates moved out as well. My girl's back at her parents' place. So far, kind of so good. When I moved in, the internet was not cooperating. Like, I could not even open Gmail, and I was just panicking.
Wow.
'Cause I'm like, I know it's no one's like fault, but I'm like, I can't do anything. I can't work. I can't do the podcast. I can't interview or do any of this shit. So I was freaking out. I went to Spectrum and was like replacing the modem, bought like a new router. And after like 14 hours of panic and back and forth trying to figure out how to do this shit, finally found a router that works. It's $200. So I'm gonna plan to return it and try to find a cheaper alternative. But for now, we're doing this show. So it is what it is. But yeah, it's been wild. And as you can see, I feel like I'm in Mad Max or some shit.
I cannot wait to hear about what is happening with that background behind you.
Yeah. I mean, my mom's place is pretty spacious, but like there's also more people living here now. Well, my younger brother. So he's in the room downstairs that you stayed in.
Okay.
And I have a ton of boxes and shit, and obviously need some sort of privacy. So I built this makeshift like curtain type thing out of a cheap blanket. I got my 2 cats with me because my girl's parents didn't want to have them over there. And then I have, you can't see it obviously, but I'm staring at fucking 10 boxes behind this table. And
bro, I got like 30 boxes, bro. Like I'm like surprised no one's robbed me yet with the amount of shit that's coming into my house nonstop, dude.
Right. Yeah, it's wild. I would say the amount of space that I'm like quote unquote living in, if you don't take into consideration the kitchen and bathroom and shit, is it literally like, I don't know, 30 square feet or something. Like I'm gonna feel super blessed when I move out because it's gonna seem like I'm in a fucking mansion at that point.
Did you guys get a 2-2 in the Bay, or what are you guys getting?
Yeah, 2-bedroom, 2-2.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That'll be good. Question: when exactly are you moving in?
April 2nd.
April 2nd. All right, bro. That's even closer than fucking. Yeah. Okay. Cool. We'll talk offline about a plan I might have for May, but that's exciting, bro. So rough it out. 2 months at mom's crib. That'll be fine, bro. That can't be too bad.
Yeah, no. It was mostly me panicking over the internet. Partially because I'm addicted to it, but at the same time, I literally need it to like make an income. So
yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah.
And it's not like Starbucks is open either. I can't just fucking go over to the coffee shop and get there because we're not open yet like that.
Right, but so progress though on that front though, right? Because I know New York is saying as of the 14th, indoor dining's back open, 25% capacity, and then they'll see how the rollout goes. Is there hope that LA or California is doing something towards that similar nature?
I believe there is hope. So we just did outdoor dining again.
Okay.
When I did go to figure out this internet stuff, I saw multiple shops, and it was weird because people weren't even wearing masks outside, which I don't think was the case before. So maybe people were just fed up and said, fuck it, like I'm gonna enjoy myself outside without a mask. But it seems almost back to normal now, but still no indoor as far as I'm aware. And I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but at least outdoors open, which was like the only way we could stay sane this whole time.
Yeah, you do. You can only cook so many meals for yourself and prep till you lose your fucking mind. So for sure.
Yeah. What about Florida? Open as usual.
Open as fuck, bro. I'm telling you, we gotta fucking pull up on the Flagrant 2 podcast and be like, yo, we're out here as well. Like, let's fucking do a joint episode, bro. Because I heard they were in Wynwood this morning. I saw online. So yeah, dude, Florida's open as fuck, man. That's why it was good to get back. Because but even again, I was there for family reasons, but like, dude, knowing you can't do shit is pretty depressing. So I was grateful to get to come and be for the family, but after 4 or 5 days, it's like, bro, there's nothing to do here. Like, I need to get the fuck out of here. So
yeah, once I move out and I'm not around like at risk people, I think I'm gonna end up trying to go to Florida for a bit.
Oh, dude, have to, bro. Yeah, so we'll talk offline. I got an idea for May, and then we'll see. You guys can reciprocate the favor afterwards. But yeah, we'll talk offline about that. But we got a ton of shit to get into on this episode because we're filming this shit a little bit late because I had to leave last week. But that gives us the opportunity to talk about more topics. Dude, this episode's 59 called Hold the Line. Because I really do think in the midst of all this, like, there's hip-hop shit to talk about. There's culture shit to talk about. But honestly, it stonks. It's just like the right phrases. Like, that's all everyone's talking about. So, because you told me before I even really knew about shit. So, like, give people context about, like, what the fuck has gone down the last 2 weeks when it comes to GameStop. And now this week is AMC. And I think Nokia are, like, booming. Which doesn't make sense because it's not 1990. And no one goes to movie theaters anymore. So, like, explain to the people what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. And hopefully I don't butcher this, and I'm by no means a stock expert, but from what I gather, a group of Redditors banded together and realized that, GameStop and AMC, these are obviously companies that are failing or had been failing.
Yeah.
And Wall Street was betting against them, and Redditors, maybe out of boredom, I don't know, fighting the establishment, just banded together and said, fuck it, we're gonna actually increase the stock price by investing in it and fuck these big Wall Street execs and everything over and traders. And lo and behold, like, the price of the stock increased like, I don't know, 7 times or some shit, from like $40 to 350 or something it is now.
Yeah, dude. So I have a friend, not to name names, I don't want anyone's business out there, but he bought GameStop at $7, bro, and sold it at like when it got to like 320.
Oh my! How many shares?
I don't know. He made 8 G's. That's all I know.
Fuck. Shit.
Yeah.
That's 8 more than I made off GameStop.
Exactly.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Damn. Well, kudos to him.
Yeah, dude. That was a come up for sure. I got late. I got in late on the GameStop one, but I think I'm gonna be in a good spot when it comes to AMC. How about you? Did you dabble a little bit, throw some money at it?
I was considering it, but I've way too much already invested from before, like when things hit the fan. Tesla, and when things hit the fan with the market and like people were reinvesting and shit. So I put a ton in at that point. And now I'm like, especially because I don't have a full-time job yet, I'm trying to be conservative, and I might throw a couple, hundo here and there, but
yeah, dude. I don't blame you being smart, bro. I was legit doing it. I'm like, dude, do I have a mortgage to pay now? Like, what the fuck am I doing?
Well, shit, you might pay it off.
I might pay it off, bro. It might be good. I might be good come like Thursday or Friday. But dude, like, the idea of that is amazing to me, bro. That like, literally, like these guys on Reddit just got together. Like, yo, fuck you, bro. Like, I'm done with you guys literally making billions off us over shit that we could be doing. That was amazing, bro. I really hope that concept goes into like sneaker culture, because like that whole like, third party selling, like people fucking flipping sneakers for like 3, 5, 10 times more what the actual price is. Like, I would love if like, sneakerheads just banded together and it's like, yo, fuck this, dude. We're paying retail and nothing more. Bro, but I really think the most wild, like, okay, so the Reddit part is cool. I think the most outlandish part of all this is shit like Robinhood and Cash App saying no more buying. Because I'm like, bro, what? Like,
yeah.
bro, I was legit, like, breaking my phone on Thursday. Like, yo, why is this order not going through? Like, yo, your thoughts on that? Because, yo, I was fucking furious, bro.
Yeah. I think it's wild. I don't know what, like, the league... I mean, I guess since they are a private company, they can... they are private, right?
No, they're still private because the IPO was coming up, and they were saying their IPO was gonna get fucked now because of this.
Yeah. So I guess they could do whatever they want, but at the same time, it's shady that they would all of a sudden want to regulate things just because the little guy's winning. And ever since back in March, I think when the coronavirus hit, I know Robinhood crashed on a very, very prime day where like everyone was either buying or selling, just a lot of activity, and for some reason Robinhood shut down. Yeah, and ever since then I was like, I mean, I had never used it really, but my girl uses it, all my friends use it, and ever since then I was like,
uses it, bro.
I need to stay away from this.
Was like, we're for the people, and it's like, you know, fast forward till fucking January 28th, like, well, people, take it easy.
Yeah, that's what's ironic too, is like Robinhood taking from the rich and giving to the poor and all that, and then they do the complete opposite. That's just foul, and it is like a free market, so who gives a fuck if, you know, I don't know how many people on Reddit gave into this, but like, who cares?
Dude, but it was Reddit, and the Reddit stuff became memes, and I really think, bro, I think Tesla's or
Elon Musk
is like, he controls the memes, controls the world, bro. Like,
yeah, that's wild,
dude, so wild, bro. And it's like, it is such like a slap in the face. It's like, there's already so many conspiracy theories out there about, like, you know, the elite controlling the world. Like, bro, when the little guy is literally on his way of like making a come up, the elite's like, chill. And it's like, damn, bro, can't catch a fucking break. Cause like, yo, people were making like thousands, bro, like thousands.
But I mean, it did give me faith in, cause you know how people in any scenario is always like, you know, as long as the people stick together, we can fight the system. In the back of my mind, I'm like, that shit's not gonna happen. And this is like one of the few instances
where it's happening.
Day and age, where it's happening. And I'm like, oh, we can do this again and in other ways too.
Yeah, dude, because I think a lot of people fucked up and started selling. But I think once they realized they actually had some kind of control, like, bro, I'm telling you, okay, fingers crossed, obviously it's to my benefit. But dude, I think if everyone in the AMC thing like actually holds the line until like Thursday, there's gonna be a massive cash out for a lot of fucking people. Because like, I think the way it works, the hedge funds are gonna be forced to buy it back at that like super inflated price to just cover their losses. And that's where everyone fucking cashes out. So let's see, bro. That could be a fucking new pergola outside for me. You know, my fucking house is gonna be sick.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, I just want to get in on like the next one that's not even in the news now, and just find that Reddit group.
Yeah, dude, for sure. But I would just say, from what I'm listening to, like, do not listen to the media right now, because they're trying to distract people like other things to invest in. So people will stop investing in AMC. So like, hold the line, people. Like, don't fuck this up for me.
Are they trying to get people to invest in regular stocks that are doing fine, or like more of these quote unquote, you know, hidden opportunities?
Quote unquote volatile stocks that are like like are seeing some movement, but like it's not what actually they think it is, but just to distract you. Because like, bro, if people hold the line on AMC, bro, it is gonna fucking be a shit show. Like a shit show. So
I'm definitely not paying attention to the media.
Yeah, no, they want to fuck us, bro. They want us just to have money everywhere where no one fucking makes money besides the banks. But yeah, I figured that's a good place to start, because that was some fucking dude. Like, and what's wild is like, bro, there's like conspiracy theories, but we can never prove it. How blatant they were about just stopping this shit for us was crazy to me, bro. It's like, yo, you're making too much money.
Yeah, yeah, that shit was super quick. Like the next day,
bro. Whoa, crazy.
It went from memes to you can't buy this stock anymore. Like, I didn't have a chance to even like read any of the articles before they stopped it.
And the first couple of days or the first couple of hours of it, they were like, well, it's too volatile. We're trying to protect the consumer. I'm like, I'm making thousands of dollars. I'll be fine. Like, what are you doing?
That's a great excuse, but no, that's definitely not why they did it.
No, not at all. They were losing fucking millions per minute because of that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right. So, again, no stock tips here. Just letting you know what we're doing, what we're not doing. But hold the fucking line. Do not ruin this for me, please. Other topics, though, man. I want to get into the DaniLeigh thing because that was kind of wild and kind of just like, we spoke about this shit a little bit when we first started the podcast as far as like, what is that like line? I think we used the line Afro-Latino a lot of fucking time. I feel like this is like a perfect situation where like the Afro-Latino, African-American thing is like really blurred. So catch people up on like what she said and like what's like the backlash or if any she's been getting.
Yeah, she released a snippet or a full song. I'm not sure which. I only heard a snippet, but it's basically a song praising yellow bones. And for those who don't know what that means, it's essentially just a light skin, usually referring to women. And she caught backlash for it. Light-skinned black women, specifically. And she caught backlash for that. Probably mostly from darker skinned black women. Because, I mean, in all honesty, that skin tone has always usually been favored. Rappers always rap about it, make it seem like it's, the top of the top.
Yeah.
And superior. And from what I understand, she apparently praised other skin tones later on in the song. I don't know if that's true, but I get it. It's whatever. The snippet I heard. It's nothing too like deep. It's nothing too, disrespectful either. It's just kind of like, oh, he wants a yellow bone or light skin chick kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And to me, it's similar to the argument that, a white person might make, like, well, you have Black Student Club, why can't I have White Student Club or White Entertainment Television? And the reason is, you're already quote unquote winning. So is there really a need to like praise something that's already viewed as superior? So I think that's why people got upset, because it's like, if anything, darker women are trying to fight to be considered beautiful, whereas light-skinned women are already or men are already going after that skin tone. So I think that's why the backlash was so severe.
Dude, but I also think it was pretty severe because I feel like if she didn't say anything, it would have just gone away. I think when she doubled down, it was like, well, I got a brown man, so it's okay for me to say it. And I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Like, you just don't say anything.
Right.
So I think
or at least like check it with somebody first before you just say some shit like that.
Yeah. Even that, but like, it just, I feel like her doubling down was like, dog, chill, bro. Like, let this shit die down. Like you're clearly not white. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're dark skinned Dominican. Like, dude, like, I don't think anyone really would have. I know they were upset by the second it dropped the song, but I would just let it rock. I feel like her doubling down and like, nah, it's cool. Like, I fuck a black guy. It's like, dude, like, that's not how this works.
Yeah, I hate that argument too. That's like if I were to get backlash for some Asian shit, and I was like, well, my girl's Korean, so I'm allowed to do this shit.
You pull out your phone, it's like, no, but seriously, look, it's like, bro, like, that's not.
Yeah, that actually happened to me once. I think I told you this, but I was at a little celebration for like a film that my friend had finished producing. I didn't do shit. I was like, quote unquote, security.
A Korean film?
No, just a film.
Oh,
but at this celebration, there was an Asian girl, and it was loud as fuck. And we were introducing ourselves, and I don't know why. Maybe I had a few drinks, but I asked for her name, and I swear she said Chun-Li or something like that. But her name was Jenny, and I fucking felt so bad, and I was so eager to be like, yo, my girlfriend's Asian, I promise you I'm not racist. But I knew that wasn't gonna that would just make it worse. So I was just
make it worse.
All right, I'm an idiot. Like, there's nothing I can say now.
So just took the L.
Yeah, I took the L.
You gotta take the L, bro.
Took an L and then a shot.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a good ratio. Yeah, man. I mean, I feel like anyone can do that, but again, it's always gonna be bad, bro. Like, if you have to justify your race, I think you already know you fucked up. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, if you have to say, well, no, because my cousin, like, it's just like, yo, that's like, it's already done, bro. So I feel like for her situation, especially because she is a dark-skinned Latino woman, like, dude, I just don't say anything, and I think it would have been fine. But I think she fucked up with the with just doubling down and saying, no, it's fine. My boyfriend's black. I suck his dick. Like, but like, it's like, what? Like, it doesn't work that way, bro.
Right. Yeah. If only things were that simple. I mean, would you feel differently if she obviously didn't say this, so I doubt this happened. But if she had said, well, you know, she got bullied by dark-skinned women growing up because she was lighter skinned and they were clearly jealous, and
they called her like a light bone or some shit?
Yeah, some shit like that, and was like, well, I'm just trying to be proud of myself because other people made fun of me for it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that probably would have been less of a blow. But I do think that there's nothing she would have said that wouldn't gotten some kind of pushback. So then, like, why say anything at all?
Yeah.
Because I think it just, like, what she said was the worst of the things she could say, but anything she said was going to be bad, so just don't say anything, bro.
Yeah.
Like, the song's average. It may become popular later on. I don't really think the majority of people were pushing back that much until she fucking doubled down and was like, well, it's okay because of whatever. And it's like, it's no, and then you're can you just come across that much more uneducated on the situation?
True.
So it's like, why even say anything?
Yeah. Follow the Doja Cat formula. I don't think she said anything, right? About that whole like racist group
she
chat
did,
she's part of.
but I think she benefited from it being the absolute worst time in American culture, and like everyone forgot the next day.
Yeah. That is true.
Because she's had features where everyone sins, and it's like, I guess that never happened. I guess we forgot to cancel Doja Cat because she has Grammy nominations, and I'm like, what? Like, what is happening?
She's living life. She's having a great career.
So yeah, I think just stay quiet. I mean, dude, but again, she also is fine as fuck, bro. So I feel like this is not going to be a big deal moving forward. But
no,
we'll see. What else pretty good and big in the news? Oh, so I guess a lot of confusion was around this situation, which is crazy how it seems like it's been like almost like 6 or 7 months now since all this Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion stuff went down. But I guess there was a article or on TMZ stating that like they did a search and the charges were dropped against Tory Lanez, and then she came out with a full statement saying that's not the case. He's going to jail. This motherfucker tried to shoot me. We're not fucking like. So it's like, what's going on? And then honestly, bro, it's like, dude, Tory keeps dropping a new song with someone else featured on it every weekend, bro. It's there's Chris Brown, Lil Wayne, DaBaby. It's like clearly everyone still fucks with him. So like, what's going on?
Well, to be fair, the people you named, except for maybe DaBaby, all have some sort of controversial thing already. So I feel like they're kind of like, fuck it.
Fuck it, okay.
Because Lil Wayne, everyone hates him, quote unquote, because of Trump. I don't even know if that's true. And then Chris Brown, I won't mention it, but for obvious reasons.
Obvious.
Very, very obvious. And DaBaby, I forgot about this though, but I heard, I think from Joe Budden, DaBaby had like an altercation way back when he allegedly like punched a chick in a club.
Okay.
So people are kind of being saying, you know.
Yeah, but DaBaby also has a recent track with Megan. So I think he's just not picking sides. He's just he just dropped a song like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
I think he's just like, I'm gonna do both sides. Like I don't give a fuck. You know, whoever pays me the most for the feature, I'm in.
Right. To your point, I think that's why he did it. He's like, fuck it. It's exposure and gonna help my career, so why not?
Yeah, but I think the overall point then here is like, yo, I don't like I want this case to just fucking happen because so we can get just down to it. I don't think I think she was betting on like his career being ruined, and I don't think that's happening, bro. And I feel like the more the weeks and months go on where he's out of prison, people are just forgetting about this shit. Because like this is the first time I feel like, tell me if I'm wrong, but like that she's been so adamant, like fuck him, he's going to jail. Whereas in the past she's like, yo, I'm not lying, you'll see when we go to court. Whereas now I feel like she's like almost like reaching to prove that she's innocent. Because I feel like so many people, again, this is a court of public opinion, is just like, bro, like he's clearly innocent, otherwise he would have been in jail by now. It's gonna be okay. I mean that's just how I feel, bro. I mean, dude, it's been almost 7 months. Like
damn, that long? Fuck.
Yeah, dude. Like it's almost been 7 months. So it's like if he shot this bitch, like he would have been in jail, and like he's not. So like we're moving on with our lives. That's how. I mean, again, that's how I can see how like the general public takes it because, dude, my man is living his best life. His streaming numbers are through the fucking roof. Like he's honestly only benefiting right now from all this shit. I just keep being postponed.
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, even like when I hear new music from him or music in general, like that's not at the forefront of my mind anymore. Like, oh, he may have shot Megan. It's just like, all right, he's not in jail. I guess this probably didn't happen, or maybe there was a reason it did, and the story was, you know, twisted. I don't know. I guess I'm not as invested as I might have been the first week when I was like, oh shit, he really did this, and now I'm like, I'm just waiting for him to either be in jail or not.
I feel like he's not going to, bro. Like, it's just like so much time, bro. And dude, if he ends up going to jail, like that again, that goes against like everything like the legal system set up to like avoid. Like, how can you shoot someone and like not really get convicted for like a year and a half? Like, that's wild, bro.
Yeah. Like,
you're allowed to like make amends, like take care of your family, and then yeah, when we get to it, we'll get to it. Don't worry about it. Just post bail. It's like the fuck, bro. I feel like if you shoot someone, like you should be locked up until your day in court. And I feel like, again, I just feel like it goes back to like there's a lot of information that we're not being told about, which again, maybe it's fine, but it ends up just favoring Tory in the long run. Whereas I think, dude, again, talking to anyone, bro, again, unless you're a female, I feel like most females are just taking her side. I feel like most men are taking his side because, like, to our point, it doesn't make sense. But just, dude, time just keeps going by. It's like, bro, if he would have done this, he would have been locked up. Like, how the fuck is he not locked up? So that's just like,
especially because there was witnesses there, right? Like, weren't there like 3 other people and shit in the car?
At least 2 other people. Yeah.
So this isn't a situation where it's like, you know, 2 people were in a hotel room and like you have to pick sides and shit. I feel like one of the witnesses would have bent and just, you know, said, you know, Tory did it because of this, or Megan didn't do it, or the gun fell out of someone's hand. I don't know, but I feel like if there were witnesses there, then this case would have gone in, and he actually did it. It would have gone in Megan's favor, like immediately.
Immediately, bro. This is like, we're not even having this conversation. It's like, yo, he's locked up, going to jail for life. End of story. Career done. And it's not that. So it's just like, the fuck's going on, bro? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
I don't get it, but hopefully they figure this shit out soon, because I just want it to be over with.
Yeah, and honestly, I just want the truth to come out, bro. Like,
yeah,
I mean, clearly someone's lying, or they both may be lying, but I don't think it's the extreme, which is why I lean towards him. I don't think it's the extreme from what she's painting, like, because the way she's saying it is like, this motherfucker purposely shot me in the foot, and blah blah blah, and I'm like, did he though? Like, I feel like if you shoot someone in the foot, like, you make damages. Like, this would, like, she was fine the next day. Like, she was fucking filming WAP like a week later. Like, bro, there's no way it was that bad.
Yeah, I don't get it. But to your point, I hope we get the truth so that, 1, we can really figure out who's picking sides, and then 2, they can just stop this back and forth, because it's really just a shit show. Getting the wrong news and then just trying to make sense of it. It's just really weird.
It's so confusing, bro. It's so confusing. And honestly, I mean, again, and kudos to him again for like not even like addressing it anymore, bro. Because remember, I feel like initially he was like defending himself, but dude, I feel like he's not even bringing this shit up anymore. Like, she's losing her mind, and he's just fucking dropping song after song after song after song. Yeah.
And he did a fucking whole album about it, basically. So
yeah, he's
what
like,
more can you say?
Yeah, I'm done talking.
Great album too.
Yeah. Oh, fire, dude. Most high. Yeah, dude. So let's see what happens. Yeah, hopefully it gets sorted out soon, because it's just too much drama. Again, I think it's just a bad look for Megan. But I think something we probably should have brought up in our first episode of the year, but we finally watched it, and the video was phenomenal. The song was great. Your thoughts on the 2020 wrap up by Uncle Murda, because that shit was fire. And he says this might be his last wrap up ever, but your thoughts on the song and just like the overall rollout of it?
Yeah, I thought it was phenomenal. I've been following his wrap ups, I want to say, for like since 2015 maybe.
Yeah, last 4 or 5 years have been consistently good.
Yeah, they've all been good. I think this was the first time he added the visual component to it, right?
Yeah, I've never seen a video before. Yeah.
I thought that was perfect, and it made it that much better. It would have been fine without it, but like the video just made it seem like almost like a mini film of sorts of the whole year, mostly hip hop specific. I didn't have any constructive criticism other than the fact that he said he's not going to do it again. I don't know how you can make something that high quality and then just not do a wrap up ever again.
Dude, but think about yourself as a rapper, bro. Like, obviously, like learning your craft now. Could you even imagine, like, putting together an entire year in 16 minutes?
No.
Bro, that's insane. Like,
that's insane. I could, but not that well.
Oh, not that quality, you mean?
Yeah. Like, the way he did it, that's the one thing I'm curious what he does is how he decides specifically what events to cover, how he doesn't miss certain shit. Like, I wonder if he has like a notebook, and anytime something happens throughout the year, he just jots it down.
Yeah, you're just building it up. You know what I mean? Yeah. But there's no way you can like just Jay-Z in one take it. Like, there's no way.
No.
Like, this shit has to be like, yo, like, we're taking breaks. Like, let me do the first verse, and then we'll get to it. Like, there's no way, bro. It's just like off the top of the head, let's just go. Like, there's no way to freestyle. Like, this is like a proper like piece of art, which is amazing. Yeah,
I thought it was super fire, and especially the cuts too, like the Mike Tyson bit with Boosie and all that stuff. It just added to it, especially for people who might not have understood what he was talking about. Like, you could understand right then and there.
Yeah, dude, and the part about everyone gets shot in Texas, the Kobe Bryant stuff, the Pop Smoke, yo, bro, just phenomenal, man. So I mean, he doesn't really have much else going on in his career besides the wrap up, so I really don't see how he stops doing it. But definitely kudos to him dropping that, because that was, dude, I'm glad we watched it before the year got away from us, because I think it did drop like the year after New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. But yo, such a fucking good song, bro. Like, I think it's just more impressive, like, how you can conceive like all those thoughts in a like clear, not mumble, not, you know, all over the place, concise fucking thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the wildest part about it too, is you can go from this topic to this topic, and I don't even know if he necessarily went in chronological order, but the way he did it flowed perfectly like a story. So
yeah, there's nothing that he like meant to cover in hip hop that wasn't covered. Which is well. Yeah, I think it was like definitely back and forth at some point. I think there was a point towards the end that it was very from January through December, but that's still crazy to me that like you can still like bounce around and like, yeah. And he's like, yo, fuck God for ruining Kobe Bryant. Like, you just like, yo, that was just like, yo, like so good. Yeah,
he captured the emotions and thoughts of pretty much everyone, mainly within the hip hop community, and who was affected by all these deaths and everything.
Yeah, he can't. I feel like that. I mean, it's meant for hip hop, bro. Like, it's meant for culture, so you can't get mad about him not bringing up, you know, Bad Bunny or some shit. Like, it's not really his fucking place.
Right.
But dude, speaking of Bad Bunny, bro, something we have to bring up, and obviously Coachella just got canceled. So did Ultra for 2021. So, dude, I am dying to see Bad Bunny with you, bro, because in the last 4 months, I've been listening to nonstop Bad Bunny. And, bro, I checked the numbers. Dude, Spotify for 2020, Bad Bunny was the #1 streamed artist in the world.
Wow.
Bro, in the world. So it was Bad Bunny, Drake, and I think Taylor Swift. Like, those are top 3. Like, that's crazy that a Spanish fucking artist was the #1 artist in the world, bro. That is wild to me. So just shout out to him, because of the fact that that doesn't happen, bro. Like, it's always like like Spanish is always like a niche thing that, like, all right, if you kind of understand Spanish, like you'll fuck with it, blah blah blah. But to be still, I think he streamed like, I want to say 5 billion, like whatever, like something stupid, bro. And he was #1 by a good like 30% over Drake, which is fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. What do you think his because my girl loves his music specifically. I think she likes some other reggaeton type artists, but what do you think Bad Bunny's specific appeal is versus all the other artists who are just, you know, not as big but pretty big?
So I think the appeal with him is that he literally is like a Spanish Drake, bro. But this year in 2020, he put out 3 albums. So he has the appeal of Drake. Like, girls fuck with him. Guys fuck with him. His music is on point, bro. Like, the shit he says, like, it's not just like those fun go dancing kind of songs. Like, he's legit spitting some like crazy, intense, intellectual shit about, like, you know, my girl moved away, or like there's a song like, if I ever meet your mom, like, you know, I always ask about you, like shit like super sentimental. And then he legit during quarantine dropped 3 fucking albums. Because like, bro, what else am I doing? Like, let me just keep dropping music. So I just think, dude, like, it was a perfect coming together of like an artist just like figuring out his way during quarantine and also just mastering his craft, bro. Because when I saw those numbers last week, I was like, oh my god, like, holy shit, my guy is legit the #1 artist in the world. Which, dude, I remember like rewind like 10, 15 years ago when like Daddy Yankee was #1. Like, yeah, he was the #1 like Spanish artist, but like not the whole world was fucking with him. Like, it's just a different world right now, bro. Like, he's legit the biggest thing in the world, which is crazy to me.
I wonder if Daddy Yankee thinks all these dudes are his sons, because he was like, Daddy Yankee was the first, I feel like, mainstream reggae artist that everyone knew from Gasolina.
Oh yeah, he was the man. Then, luckily, he's cool with most people. Like, that's probably the cool thing about Spanish music is that everyone really is cool with everyone. Like, bro, they'll have like 6 or 7 minute songs and like they have like 9 features. Like, everyone just has like a verse to fucking drop.
Yeah, that's what I noticed too. Like, Bad Bunny and all of them seem to collaborate. He's actually Bad Bunny's 9th in the world on Spotify, and I think Justin Bieber's #1, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, overall. Nice. So not 2020 or anything.
Dude, impressive as fuck. Fuck, man. Shout out to him. And I guess the last thing we're gonna jump into before we get to some heat or a couple more topics is so we predicted this last week. We thought we were gonna get some music this month, but Drake has officially postponed his album until who knows when. So, dude, what a disappointing year in music to start off the year with, because holy shit, like, there was nothing, bro. Like, there was nothing. Like, like, we'll have it a week later for you guys, but there was nothing. So your thoughts on like just checking Spotify and Apple every Friday and just being like, really? Like, this is it?
Yeah, it's been tough. Because normally I'll get either an album that's dope or like 4 or 5 new songs that are dope, and now it's just so scarce. I think it's good for like up and coming artists who have some heat.
More time to shine,
yeah. We're like, more time to shine. We're probably seeking them out and giving them a shot and everything, but it's just dry as fuck. And I know January's supposedly like known to be a slow month because all the artists, focus on the holidays and getting their work out then and then working on new shit. But this seems abnormally shitty. And I actually saw another YouTuber talking about it, and they think part of it has to do with them trying to figure out how to like monetize and properly make money this year, because last year was an anomaly. So this year maybe they're trying to focus on how to make money off of it rather than just banging out song after song.
Sure.
So maybe that's the case.
Yeah, I'm sure, dude. Because at some point, bro, like we talked about this like a couple months into quarantine, bro. Like at some point, bro, like these guys' main income is what 80% of like tours and concerts. Yep. So what I mean, like at some point, the rich will be fine, but those guys who are like D-list and C-list artists, like I feel like they're only making so much off streams, But yeah, bro, like it's gonna be. I hope we have some heat coming out, bro, because according to like what I keep seeing online, like I don't see any albums that even being marketing right now. You know what I mean? Like there's not even like anything coming out next week or this. There's nothing coming out.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, dude.
And I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do.
You better fucking start dropping albums, bro. Because
I know, shit. I know, that's like literally the only thing I can do. I'm like, fuck it. I guess I should just make more music even faster, because nobody's dropping shit. And it's probably easier to get on Spotify's playlist too right now because there's nobody. So we'll see.
Yeah, dude. Fuck, man. That's wild, bro. Because I remember like we said last week, like, dude, like there was like 3 or 4 albums, like 3 or 4 like famous artists dropping shit. And yeah, man, there's no one really. I mean, I know Rich the Kid dropped an album. It was all right. I mean, we enjoyed a couple of songs on Little Skies that dropped unbothered. Dude, no one listened to that shit. Then we said it was like, what, 15,000 copies? Yep. Which is, dude, that's terrible, bro. Like, I know he's an independent artist and good for him, but bro, that's bad. You know what I mean? Like, so hopefully he has money and he actually is unbothered by this, because like, if you're actually a big artist, that's trash. You know what I mean? So, I mean, a couple of songs we enjoyed, but I don't think it actually was a good album. I think we were just happy to have music by him, right? Like, it wasn't anything like phenomenal at all.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. Nothing super like impactful or crazy new from him. But I mean, it's all that we got. So
that's all we got, bro.
Dropping it, but shit. Yeah, nothing super exciting so far.
So thoughts on Drake though? So do you think we'll get something this quarter, or it's just gonna be a fucking random drop, which could honestly be between now and end of the year?
I feel like it's gonna be a random drop in February. I hope
so soon.
Yeah, I think it'll still be soon. But so people didn't he say like he wants to take time to heal and shit like that? But I mean, how much more time is that? Could that possibly be?
But dude, even I feel like, again, I think he is one of the highest paid artists in the world, but I think even he's thinking like, bro, why should I drop this if I'm not really gonna get paid what I should get paid for this?
Yeah.
Kind of thing,
But for me, I'm like, he, at least personally, if he waits too long, it'll be kind of like the detox effect for me, like Dr. J, and I'm eventually not gonna give a fuck. Or it's gonna have to live up to way more expectations than before if he waits like 5 months, let's say, for the summer or something. Yeah.
No, you're right, dude. I just hope it comes out soon, bro, because at first I was thinking like, I think like the industry's fucked because of him, but now I'm like, I think it may really just be what you were saying. Like, I think a lot of people are just not really sure how to make money right now, which is sad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know even in Miami, like, bro, like, I know a DJ who was like doing an event, and there were like, dude, like Lil Baby and like Gucci were like performing at the venue, and it's like at a small ass club, because they're like, yo, fuck, I just need to make money right now. I'll fucking roll up at any club in Miami right now just to get paid, a good 60, 80K just for the night, kind of thing.
Right. And they're all just doing like shows for like 700 people and shit.
Dude, less, bro. I think there's like 200 people there.
Shit.
Yeah, dude, like a small ass venue, and they're probably getting paid like half of what they usually get paid. But they're like, bro, I'm assuming it just has to be like, I just want to get fucking paid quick. You know what I mean? Whereas they may have been used to making like 150, 200K an event. They're probably, just trying to make whatever they can. Again, these guys the people are the big ones are making money. But dude, like those, like the Nav artists, like Gunna, like I feel like these dudes aren't really making money like that, or don't have the money like those, like Young Thug, Travis, like those guys who are making real money. I think they're fine, but I think like those average artists who were like, we're popping during the beginning of quarantine, and before that they were cool to like chill and just put shit out. But bro, if you ain't fucking going like concerts and festivals, like where are you making money, bro? Because like that streaming shit, like it's cool for you if your numbers are high, but you really need to be in the billions of fucking downloads to really make money. And even at that, it really isn't what one festival can do for you.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I don't really know. Maybe they'll focus more on like merch and start doing these because my girl I think she bought a ticket to a Blackpink virtual concert of some sort, and there's like a VIP pass where you can see them backstage practicing and shit like that.
Okay.
So, and I know there's a bunch of companies now who are trying to do the whole virtual thing, so I feel like if anything, maybe some of them are holding off for that kind of stuff where you have to pay to like see them do shit and create shit.
Dude, maybe it's that, bro, but fuck, we need some shit, bro. I'm hoping this fucking vaccine or whatever gets fixed, and we can have this shit, because dude, we were just talking about this last week, but it's funny how like we're still the last people who ever went to Coachella. It's like, bro, it's been like 2 years, or 2 years. That's fucking insane. Like no one's has done Coachella since us. Like we went there, like, no more.
I'm so glad we went though, because I was like 50-50, and then when you brought up the ticket to me, I was like, all right, I mean, I've never been. I don't know the next time we'll go. Not knowing I'm probably never going to go to this shit 5 years later or whatever.
But now we have to go, bro. Like 2022, we have to go. Like we have to go.
The tickets are going to sell out so fast because people are going to be afraid that this will be their last one again.
Sure.
And then 2, people are just eager to be outside and party. So
outside, bro. We got to go outside, bro. Like it's like, bro, like I feel bad for the fam and the friends in New York. I'm like, bro, like at least for us, it's warm in California and Florida right now, bro. Imagine like it's fucking quarantined and you're in fucking -5 degrees and 18 inches of snow. Like, fuck that, bro. Like, fuck that completely, bro. So yeah, fuck that. Like, winter is gonna be bad, bro. So yeah, hopefully these next months fly by so we can like be outside and just enjoy life, because this shit ain't it, bro, at all.
Yep. No, it's wild. I can't wait for it to be over.
Yeah, man. But all right, man. Anything else you want to jump into before we get into a couple songs that stood out for us, despite nothing really dropping?
Nah, let's do it.
All right, bro. So heat of the week, my guy. I'll let you let the people know what you've been bumping this last week.
Yes, sir. I actually found this song today. So, this dude who I met, I believe on YouTube, like, I don't know, 12 years ago or something, when I used to go by Chemic. He made music as well, and we kind of clicked that way, and would shoot each other verses and stuff back and forth, and would review each other's music. And I casually followed him on Facebook ever since, and noticed he posted his new single. I don't think he's released anything since then. So similar to me, he's just like, life is short, why not make music again? And I actually think that the new single is super fire, like very quality, mixed and mastered, vocals sound clean, the beat is super dope, just very professional overall. And I would have, if someone sent it to me, I would have never guessed, it was somebody that, I just made casual music with in the past.
Right.
So he goes by Boa, and the song is called Saint-Tropez. I believe Boa he said is an acronym for like, better, onward, always, if I remember correctly. But yeah, the song's super dope. I'll add it to the heat of the week. So yeah, we chopped it up a little bit, and we might come out with a collab at some point in the near future.
Wait, how do you spell his name?
BOA. And the song's called Saint-Tropez. Saint-Tropez, SAINT-TROPEZ. And it might be buried under other artists that are named similarly.
Yeah, send me the song, and I'll look for it, because it's not popping up for me.
Word.
All right, I'll definitely peep it. And you see, you guys might collab?
Yeah, we've been talking about it. So you might catch a new single from us at some point. Especially if Drake doesn't fucking drop something. Might release 20 singles.
It's fire. Also, dude, before we jump into my heat of the week, obviously, congrats on, I think we had, like a pretty famous DJ was talking about your song, so that the people here know about that.
Oh, yeah.
Was he a DJ or producer?
He's a singer-songwriter. He made DJ as well. I think he's one of those dudes that kind of is a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's this company called Breaker. They're basically a music artist, quote unquote, breaking company that tries to get artist exposure. So different people within the space have these campaigns that you can submit your work to, and if you qualify, the artist will do something with your work. They'll either review it, maybe they'll incorporate it into like a dance routine or something. So in this case, he was giving live feedback on Instagram, selected my song Highs and Lows. He went down a list of other submissions, but I recorded my piece when he got to my song, and he said he was fucking with it and said he loved it and the whole sound of it and everything. So
amazing.
Yeah, it was good to get feedback from somebody who's obviously more experienced in the space.
Yeah, he has 35, almost 40,000 followers too, which is fucking crazy.
Yep. So shout out to him. Yeah, just want to continue to make more music.
Amazing, bro. Keep it going. That's definitely a buzz for sure. And again, so there's plenty of time to drop, because really no one else is dropping, bro. So ride the wave right now for sure. All right, dude. My heat of the week was an artist I found thanks to Apple Music really understanding that I need some different shit in my playlist. So my heat of the week is on the Apple Music playlist for Audio Theory. It is the artist is called Just Adam. White boy from I think LA or California, his voice hooked me, bro. He sounds just like Nipsey, and he's like 25 years old. The album is called Buckets 2. I think he must have played basketball, bro, because everything is about basketball. But he has a song called True Story, and that's my heat of the week. So Just Adam, True Story, phenomenal production. The flow is great and the lyrics fucking hit hard. And if you're a fucking athlete, you probably love this fucking song because it's all about the struggle, like growing up in the hood, and then you have to make a choice between are you gonna chase your dreams or just hustle and survive. So yeah, dude, phenomenal song, and it dropped this year. So I was grateful to fucking hear some shit that I haven't heard in fucking years. So that was good.
Yeah, he was super dope to listen to, and it looks like he still has relatively low following fan base.
Yeah.
With the quality of music, I was expecting fucking 200,000 followers or something.
Yeah, dude, 100%. 100%. So I really think, selfishly, when we promote this episode, we can tag him, and yeah, hopefully help him out, get more of a buzz, and vice versa though, because I think it's I think it's so niche, like his sound, even though obviously Nipsey is so popular. But I don't think people know that he sounds just like Nipsey. Because, bro, I feel like that's enough to make people at least just check it out once. And then once you hear his flow, I think you'll keep going back for more.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like if some big blog or something were to basically have a headline like, white boy is reminiscent of Nipsey or something like that, then people will be super intrigued.
Yeah, like the next marathon continues or some shit. Yeah, we'll figure out a good tagline for it, because I really think I think when I said it to you and a couple of my friends, yo, who the fuck is this? I'm like, exactly, who the fuck is this, bro? Why is this so good?
Yeah, and I love that retro video game cover art of him shooting the hoop or whatever.
The whole fucking delivery is phenomenal. Phenomenal. So yeah, it's always nice when you fucking find an artist that no one really knows about. And then when you send it to someone like, oh shit, this is fire. I'm like, yes, bro, I know this. That's why I sent it to you.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we're putting people on, because I think that was one big piece of this podcast, was us giving you guys undiscovered music, because I feel like there's, at least I'm not aware of that many outlets that are doing it.
Yeah, 100%. Dude, I'm telling you, obviously besides you, because you were on it early, dude, I feel like we were the only podcast really talking about Jack Harlow, from the jump, right? And St. John, and then fast forward a year later, those are probably two of the biggest artists in hip hop and R&B right now, which is crazy. So yeah, man, it's our job to give the people what they want and put them on shit they don't even know about. So kudos to us.
Yes, sir.
All right, broski. So yeah, let the people know where to find us, and we'll be back next week.
Yeah, catch us on audio-theory.com. or on all streaming platforms, as well as YouTube, if you want to see our beautiful, flawless faces. But check in every week. We got new episodes, as always, as well as Spotify and Apple playlists. So catch us on there as well.
100%. We're out of here. Check out the playlist. Peace.
Peace.